this is the first time we've done one of our Sunday Live in the kitchens for, I mean, we only do them every 3 weeks anyway, so it must have been 6 weeks or even 9.
It could be about 2 months.
Since we did one, because first there was a performance, a Vegan Queen show, and that meant we couldn't do that, and then there was the Schmarona. Yeah, we've got to be careful saying the actual word.
Schmarona!
Because it really does affect your videos, you know, when you say it random. Anyway, so today we are cooking soy curls pot pie, vegan version of chicken pot pie.
Yes.
With things that have been sent to us from our lovely subscribers. But first, we need to acknowledge and mark that today is World Mental Health Day.
Yes. The 10th of October is every year World Mental Health Day.
And it's much like pride events or things like that. It's important to have a day to highlight, mark, and celebrate the work that goes on to help people through mental health issues. And because Jason works for a mental health charity, Mind, and because well, we've both had mental health issues, haven't we, really?
Yes.
Particularly after the horror.
It's what you call in the trade having lived experience.
Yeah, I'm far more prone to speak about them. So if you are having any issues, if you just need to listen to someone talk about their own mental health, their own recovery mechanisms, the things that they hold on to, and just a lot of chat about mental health, do search our channel for the words mental health, and every video we've ever done which talks about it will come up in a list for you to click, and there are plenty.
Yes.
So happy World Mental Health Day. If you are suffering out there, my goodness, you're not alone. Thank you for being here with us. Let's get on with the cooking.
Perfect. Yes.
Right, so
let's just say a quick hello
to
the already 45 in the house. Give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already. I know plenty of you have. More will undoubtedly join us. Our cooking in the kitchen, we always enjoy doing this, and lots of you have told us that you enjoy it too. Those that were here bright and early, Ashley was, I think, almost first in, as well as Orestes Lateralis. I think that's, I might have mispronounced
Orestes
that.
Lateralis.
Can't Stop Lion, Doris, Flanny, Angel, Sasha, Denise, Johanna, Leanne, the Hermit Slumber, Lauren, lovely that you're here. So we're modded up to the max, but over the last couple of weeks, Paul has been setting the live slightly differently, so we don't get as many silly people in here, and everybody can enjoy the whole experience, which is what we want, ideally, don't we?
We do, we do.
So welcome one and all.
Soy curls. Not only were we sent soy curls, we were also sent some better than chicken bouillon, which has actually triggered something in me today, because I know who sent us the soy curls. Jen and Chris Grower. Can't remember who sent us the better than chicken bouillon, and I'm so annoyed about that. So today, because of that, I've ordered some little white sticky labels from Amazon, so that when we get stuff, when you guys send us stuff to our PO box, address always in the description, I can actually, while we're unboxing, put a label on the bottom of the item with the name on, so that I always know and can say, this was from Blue, you know.
Smart thinking.
Yeah.
It's only took us about 3 months. But we've got there.
We've got there.
When you know better, you do better.
Exactly. So I'm already prepared. I've already pre-soaked the soy curls, and they're here. Oh,
do you want to grab something?
Just grab the bag. So this is there. Some of you, our American and possibly Canadian friends, will already know this brand quite well. So this is what I've used. And here they are, after soaking and after squeezing the excess moisture out. They are very different to soy chunks.
Yeah, we're going to say actually, you were really surprised, and then I came in and I was really surprised.
This is just soaked.
UK people who are familiar with soy chunks, this is a very different product, which we're relieved about.
Very relieved.
To be honest, because we thought, is it just going to be the same as soy chunks? No.
No, it's not. So I've got some soy curls. I've got some kale. Thank you, Janet and Jack and Janet, our lovely across the road neighbours at the allotment, who've given us so much of their kale while ours is still growing.
Yes.
And we've used so much of it. So I'm going to be using a bit more today. So we've got soy curls, kale. I've already prepared some carrot and some courgette and some chopped onion. And I've already prepared, I suppose it's a whole food plant-based white sauce. Now, if you know the channel well, you'll know that I've got a creamy pasta sauce recipe, not the tomato-based one. And my pasta sauce recipe was based on Jill from the Whole Food Plant-Based Cooking Show, who's amazing. She does a whole food plant-based ranch dressing using oats and hemp seeds. So I did a pasta sauce based on that. So in my NutriBullet, which you can see there, right there, do you see her? There are 5 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 4 tablespoons of oats, 3 tablespoons of nooch, 543. I'm going to top that up with, and some dried mixed herbs. I'm going to pour milk in there and make that into the sauce once we've actually started frying things. I think what I might have to do first, Jason, as well, because it says about the soy curls. It says, place in a bowl, cover water, soak for 10 minutes, done. Drain excess water, done that too. Place in a skillet, sprinkle 4 tablespoons of butler chick style seasoning, or
your seasoning,
chicken style, better than wheel. Heat on medium heat, stir until lightly brown. So I think we need to do them first, and then do the veg separately, and then add them back in.
Hey,
once the veg is cooked a bit.
You're the cook. I haven't got a clue.
So I'm going to start that process. I'm going to. We use oil in this family. If you don't have to. Obviously, we do. And I know people say you shouldn't use extra virgin olive oil for cooking, but I always have. And if 90-year-old Maria in Italy can use it,
it's a fair point.
So can I, Beryl Braithwaite.
Right, do that first. Yeah, and then.
So we'll just get our oil.
I just turned it down a little bit, or should I have it on full?
Full for now.
There we go. That's on full. The wonderful Bev, going to listen in as I cook in my kitchen. Much love to all in the chat. Thank you, Bev.
Hi, Bev.
Lots of people in the house this afternoon, which is fabulous, from all over the place. Craft Lover 9, hi from NJ. Is that New Jersey?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Fabulous.
She's right next door to New York.
Thank you for joining us, Craft Lover 9. And Amber, hi
Debbie.
guys. I've not tried kale. Both looking gorgeous. Thank you, Amber.
Craft Lover 9, Debbie. I get confused. See, people will very rarely finish their post with their real name.
I get you.
And I try and remember who. Like I know Money Paws is Lisa.
Yes.
I know that Tamcon is Tamara.
You're very good with these things generally. You've got a much better memory than I have.
I try to be. I try, guys.
Ashley has said, did you manage to identify the Nucci care package I sent? We have. We think we have, but we haven't opened it yet, Ashley. But we think we have.
Right. Soy curls are going in here to start lightly browning. Oh, get them all in.
I'm just going to keep my face out of the way a little bit in case it spits.
It probably will.
Did I give you a little look? There's not much to see right now, but I'll give you a quick.
Well, there will be in a second because I'm going to add some wheel. to flavour these. So stay there.
I'll stay there. I'll stay here. There you go.
So this is the better than bouillon.
Mm-hmm.
No chicken base. So, oh god, it smells lovely. Oh, I'll tell you what, Jay. This will make a beautiful noodle soup.
Yeah. Addition. As a base kind of thing.
Yeah. Right.
Ah.
Refrigerate after opening. So, just want to mix that in a bit. I'm not touching the pan with the spoon before anyone says, don't do that! I'm just mixing it around so I can get the soya curls actually flavoured with that bouillon. And I might even get just add just a splash. And then my usual with ice, some of that bouillon. A little bit long, Brenda. And you, Wilfred. They smell absolutely gorgeous. That smells gorgeous.
Nice, man. Nice.
What do you think?
So just whack this in the fridge, yeah?
Yes, in the fridge, please. Look, it's better than bouillon and soy curls. Should I do this whole video with an American accent now because I'm using American products? You can't buy these over here. Did I turn a little Boston there?
Kind of.
My American accent is all over the place. I might do one word in New York, one word in Boston.
TamCon, you're here, and that's the main thing. And Ashley, yes, they're different to what we were expecting. We are pleasantly surprised.
Very pleasantly surprised. Apparently, by the way, you can get these on Amazon. You can actually buy these on Amazon, should you wish to. I'm not sure of the price, but, you know, sorry, my elbow was
no, it's fine.
face then, wasn't it?
Chris says, just had some night before last. So good. Nice.
Chris bought them for us. Chris and Jen.
That.
Hi, Chris. We're using them at last.
It's been a while.
I'm doing a chicken pot pie. Or I'm attempting to. Actually, going to get a little bit more golden. Okay, so that's a golden piece.
Chris says, no American accent necessary. Your accent is gorgeous.
Oh my God, so are these.
Is it good?
Just grab a bit.
Oh, it's going to be hot. It's going to be right hot, isn't it?
Oh, they're lovely.
I'm trying to just get a little piece.
Absolutely lovely.
Oh, wow.
And that better than bouillon.
That's incredible.
The texture of these is incredible, guys. It's beautiful.
So can you remember how much they are on Amazon, out of curiosity?
I can't, Jason.
The only reason I'm saying that...
if anybody wants me to do an affiliate link, which means the product won't cost you any more if you buy it on Amazon, but we'll get a couple of pence. Literally pence, but every little helps, honey.
Oh, thanks for popping on and saying hi, Kirsten. And thank you for being here. Kathleen's loving your American accent.
Oh, thanks, honey. It's not bad, right?
Ashley.
I just sound like a really, really camp American guy. Guy. Is that New York? Guy.
Butler soy curls. Ashley. There we go.
Right. They are done. You can show that now, Jason. Just to show that it's nice and golden. And see. Can you see that there's some golden bits and some brown bits?
Lightly browned?
Yeah.
Lightly browned.
And now I need to do the veg. So let's take these off the heats. Put them on this here plate here. Right. A little bit more oil. Can you pass me the prepared veg, please, Jason, out of the fridge? You'll find 2 bowls, carrot and a courgette. So I'm going to put my carrot in first. I've just julienned 2 carrots with my mandolin. They're going in. What did I just do with that spatula? Oh, it's right there. Give them a good grizzle round.
Oh, John says, hi guys, just wanted to say hi and how much I enjoyed your vlog. Read the Morrison's vegan brekkie. Going to try it next week. Fabulous. Well worth a try. Well worth a try. So cooking separately and then adding together.
Yeah, because the soy curls, it wouldn't have all fitted into the pan, basically.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like they need a minute, for example, the carrots.
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, what I will do is I'll get this ready. Now, I've already told you what this is. It's 5 tablespoons of hemp seeds, 4 tablespoons of oats, 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast, and some mixed dried herbs. I'm just gonna do that, and I'm gonna add a little bit of tap water, just a smudge.
Just a smidge?
Yeah. So I'm just under the max mark on our NutriBullet. And I'm just gonna give this a quick blast so it's ready.
Cover your ears if you need to.
I'll give it a little while. Take that water. Right, I've NutriBulleted that until I could barely see any little bits.
Okay.
So that all, because everything it's made from is quite bitty. Anyway, you know what I mean? All the bits are already quite small.
I get you.
But also wanted to make sure it was cooked. All right, 1 brown or white onion chopped into the pan. And I think at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to finely scissor chop some kale. Very kindly donated to us by Jack and Janet down at the allotments. Thanks, my loves. Just in case you're watching this.
Hannah says, happy Mental Health Day, everyone, and happy Naked Snorkeling Day for the 8th, Paul. Watched your trauma tree video and love how you reframed your experience. Thank you, Hannah. Ashley's recovering from falling down the bloody stairs, so it hurts to stand and cook. It sucks when you're the only cook, lol. Hope you're feeling better soon, Ashley. That's terrible.
Ashley, you've got to teach your hubby. I know he's 6'4" and like towers over you, but you've got to teach him to do at least the basics. Jason can throw together a wicked sausage salad.
Yeah.
And gorgeous. He does fabulous baked potatoes as well, and he does breakfast every morning, of course.
Yeah.
It's just the evening meals. Oh, did anyone see that picture of that slaw that I made for our dinner last night? It was absolutely delicious. Wasn't it, Jay?
Yeah. Really good. Really, really good.
Right, so I've now got kale, onion, and carrot in here. I'm going to put the courgette in at the last minute because that's the quickest thing to cook.
Leanne says, don't even get me started on husbands who can't cook.
Imran!
And Chris says, which is kind of a really obvious thing I didn't think of, if you want smaller pieces, you just crush them dry, by the way.
Ah!
Nice one, Chris.
See, now that's someone who's used to using the product.
Ben's asking how our day's been. You know what? Our whole weekend has been very busy and very productive. It's the first weekend in a good few weeks where we've kind of felt back to our old selves. So
it's been a very, very lovely weekend, actually. We've got a lot done at the allotment. We ate out yesterday, as many of you will have seen our Morrison's Eating Out vlog, which started off very negatively and ended up marvellous.
Thank you for asking, Ben.
Because we like to show you the full gamut.
Dragon's Angel is with us. Afternoon. Good afternoon indeed. And Kathleen, if I've got a minute to just read this one out as well, because this is a cracker. By the by, your Wing It videos inspired me to find a local Asian market. Many thanks, guys. You've opened my eyes to a whole new fun way to eat vegan.
Oh, brilliant.
Excellent.
Brilliant.
Excellent.
Love hearing that. Thank you.
That's so cool.
And I'm glad you found one. I always said to people, if you don't think you've got one near you, because Wing It's only in Manchester, Birmingham and London, and I always say if you just Google your town or your very nearest city, followed by the word Chinese supermarket, 9 times out of 10, I swear, you'll find one you didn't even know about. And it's not, mostly, they're never just wholesale. Anyone can go in.
Yeah.
So,
I was going to say, does that need to go in?
Courgette was in now. That's about half of a courgette, and that's from plot 25 as well. That might be our. Oh no, there's 2 more courgettes growing on the plant at the minute.
Yes. They'll probably last 2 if they actually succeed.
Can you show this?
Yeah, yeah, totally. Imran's in the house. Hey, you guys.
Right, while we show you this, so there's our mix so far. Just going to add a little bit of salt and pepper, pink Himalayan salt, and some nice freshly ground black pepper. Yes, salt and pepper, man, essential seasonings. Give that a smooch around. And then from the freezer,
nearly got crushed.
From the freezer, I'm just going to add just a few peas and a little bit of sweet corn. There we go. Okay. Now, I'm cheating today, pastry-wise. I'm using, can you get the roll out yet?
Oh, yeah.
Please. Thanks. You're $1 now. I'm using Just Roll puff pastry, which very clearly says suitable for vegans. Right there. Because, you know, I like to show you meals. I can show you how to make a pastry. I can't do a puff pastry, but I can do a rough puff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been a rough puff many times in my life. And I can do a nice short crust, a sweet and a savoury one. Right. Okay. Now we're going back in with soy curls. So part, and then I'll mix it.
Thanks for joining us, Essence of the Celts. Hope you have a good day in work. I think Imran's feeling a bit attacked. It actually takes like solid hard work to burn water. Fact, Imran says.
I think some men, Jason included, pretend not to know how to cook. because they just don't want to when they know that they're with amazing people who cook amazing food, and they're just like, why would I bother throwing something together when you can spend 10 minutes in the kitchen and wow me?
It's a bit of that. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Oh, it might as well all go in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you gonna use for the pie? As in, like, what's it gonna...
Why don't you look behind you, my lovely husband, into your kitchen and your own home?
Nice. Nice.
Right, do you want to show this?
Yeah.
Because I'm about to pour the liquid in.
Amy says, just before I do, Amy says, just found you guys recently, absolutely loving watching from a fellow vegan northerner. Keep up the amazing content.
Hey, Cockle, whereabouts you from? No. Thanks, no. So I've got my lovely soy curls, and then I'm going to add. Now this will, because of the oats, this will thicken up very much. So I'm going to use it all. Better than bouillon off that spoon.
It's all flavour.
Yeah, sauce is already thickening.
Oh yeah.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
And that's because of the oats.
I'm getting ahead of myself, but I think this is already going to make for an incredible pie filling. The look of it, the smell of it, the textures, the mix that you've put together.
So we've got carrot, onion, kale, sweet corn, peas and courgette, soy curls, and a whole food plant-based white sauce. Right, that's done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
Can you move the cooker on?
Certainly can. Yes.
Yes. And maybe we'll come back down here with the camera.
Yeah. Ooh, trying to be as gentle as I can. I don't want to make people motion sick.
So I'm going to fill this glass container here with our filling. Maybe not all of it.
Save some for my lunch one day this week, if there's a bit left over.
What, just this?
Yeah.
Oh, I could always put you some with some rice.
Take some bread with it.
No, I'm going to be using it all.
Yeah, no, it's bang on that actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
Give or take.
Yeah, actually, no, it really is. Let's try and flatten that down a bit. And then it's simply a case of putting our raw puff pastry on top, some slits so that there's some air to vent, and getting it in the oven, which is already preheated. So you should be able to see this actually completed before the end of this vlog, which is all good. I always enjoy that.
Close call, isn't it?
What?
Is it going to be wide enough? Samson says, looks like actual chicken pot pie filling. Let me just Show people.
Puff pastry sheet. I'm just going straight on with it, and I'm going to tuck it in.
Oh, you're tucking it in. I see.
Only a little bit. It's just because like these ends will actually tuck in.
I get you.
And I want it to be a little bit rustic. Let's push them down.
If you're liking the live stream, by the way, it would be massively appreciated to just give us a quick thumbs up. Pop out of the chat for a second. Thumbs up the old video. And then come back and chat for longer. Chat with us. Thumbs ups are greatly appreciated and do genuinely help spread the word and get other people on YouTube to see our content. Thank you kindly, wonderful people. There we go.
Chicken pot pie.
Now you need to just put it back where it was. There we go.
Ready to go straight into the oven.
Now I shall do this. Pop it back here.
So I'm going to get this straight in, Jeff.
Fabulous. Oven's already on, preheated. What temperature, babes?
200, although that was on slightly higher then.
200. And that can just go back in
Just
the
turn
fridge.
it down to 200. If you be patient though, 180 for longer is better than 200 for shorter. But we're doing a live video, so.
And I suppose some people would brush the top of the pastry, but you don't need to do that, do you?
No, but what you could also do. Oh, what I might do actually, because I've done it before and it's lovely. Should I said that, Jeff?
Chris, thank you for the super chat, good sir. Greatly appreciated. And thank you to those who've given us a thumbs up. It genuinely really does help. We always ask, but a lot of people have said they've discovered us through our live streams. And that is a lot to do with the thumbs up and the YouTube algorithm and the robots spreading the word about the down-to-earth veganism.
Oh, shut that part.
So what are you doing based on what I just said?
I am sprinkling a little dried sage on top of the pastry.
I see.
Just a little. Some will fall down the holes.
Imran says, if Lee hadn't already made a gargantuan breakfast with bacon, black pudding, beans, tomatoes, sausages, toast and butter, and a Spanish omelette, we'd make plans to jump through the screen to eat that filling. That sounds great, Imran, to be fair. That sounds really good.
Right, I've just put some dried sage on the pastry, just because I think it'll add a nice flavour profile. Oh, it's Canadian Thanksgiving weekend.
Yes. And Kathleen, it's a beautiful autumn day here in Niagara Falls, New York.
Oh, nice.
I'm off to take a foliage train tour. Foliage train tour. Lovely to see you both. Can't wait to watch this video later to see how it worked. You two are my fave.
Oh, thank you, darling. And enjoy the train tour. That sounds lovely.
It does. Yeah. And a nice autumnal day. It's a kind of nice, slightly crispy autumnal day here, isn't it, in the UK?
Well, we were down at the allotment before with just our bras on. Just our blouses.
Yeah.
Took our jackets off and
Yeah.
everything. We had a lovely, we've had a really lovely weekend at the allotment.
Yeah,
And
it's been good. It's been good. It's been, yeah.
Just, like we said at the start, especially after the Schmarona, and we had to have like 2 weeks off the allotment, so there was a lot of catching up to do. Well, you'll see it all in tomorrow's vlog, tomorrow's allotment vlog. We did a lot. We've done a lot, but it was all lovely. It was just lovely to be there. It was lovely to start getting back into it and preparing for the winter. Preparing for
the winter, and just actually putting a fair bit of work in, because it's like we said right at the start of the live stream today. This weekend really is the first weekend where we both felt like back to ourselves after the Schmarona. So yeah, it's great. I've got to actually finish editing the allotment vlog when we finish doing the live stream. So I'll get that finished off, and then Paul will upload that tomorrow.
Well, indeed. And of course, our meals vlog on Tuesday. And I see, this is part of my promise. I've been talking about doing this cupboard for ages. Well, I'll probably upload that vlog on Wednesday. I'll probably film it on Tuesday, because opening the Better Than Wheel was a part of that process, because now it's out the cupboard in the fridge. And it's like, right, I've already started. Now I've got to do it proper. Bev's making me spend money, Jason.
Why?
That Bev Llewellyn, I know you're listening in the background. You're making me spend money, you bad girl. Because she bought these little tins with like glass lids,
Right,
on Amazon. $18.99 they were for a pack, for all the herbs that don't have a home specifically. So you can, and she showed them at 18.
But all of our herbs have got homes.
No.
Did you buy them because they're small and tiny and
I haven't
cute?
bought them yet.
All right,
I'm going to, though.
You've put them. You've got them earmarked. Yeah. Imran says, thumbs up now, or Skynet is going to get us all. Skynet's going to get us all regardless, Imran. Without a doubt. It's going to happen. Thank you, Lauren. Yes, we are. We're both fighting fate, it has to be said. And yeah, it's been not a particularly nice few weeks. And actually, you know, we don't harp on about it too much, but it's not been the best weekend news-wise or week news-wise. We've had some quite bad news about a very, very good friend of ours. I'm sure everything will be okay. And also had some rather bad family news. So without going into detail, I will just take the opportunity to send out love and best wishes to Mum, Dad, Auntie Pearl, Brett, and the whole family. Sending you much love. Yes. That wasn't me about to cry then. I actually got something, a little tickle in the back of my throat.
I can't believe it.
So yes, anyway, much love to all of yous. Ashley, I've got my tattoo booked for the end of the month, so I'm anti-back spraying anyone who comes close to me. I don't blame you, Ashley. Good stuff. I hope it all works out. Yeah, and I look forward to seeing the results of it at some point. Oh, Bev, thank you. Thank you so much for the super chat.
Bless you, Bev.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, are they? I found them for $18.99. Do send me the link, love, please. Thank you so much. Thank you.
And thank you, Leanne, for sending love. That's greatly appreciated. And Lynn, and everyone for your kind words, Imran. Oh, wow. Interesting how seasons are different depending on where you are in the world. We're into very, very much autumnal season now, with the changing of the trees and the leaves and everything. Other parts of the world is still green. It did feel like summer today, though, didn't it? Really?
Yeah.
Other than that slight.
Tamcon, rather than saving it for email, just to let you know, by the way, I got in touch with Parcel Force and said, why are you returning a parcel? You've never done that before. Why are you doing that? You normally send me a letter and then we'll come and collect it. And apparently it's being sent back to the sorting centre. So all is not lost.
Good. Interesting perspective from somebody travelling in the current climate. Lynn just arrived back to Japan, about 10 checks at the airport, 3 nights quarantine in hotel, paid for by the government, then rental car home. No bugger with Shmarona getting into Japan anytime soon, lol. Nice.
Oh, 100 likes, yay! Thank
you, everyone.
Whenever we go over 100 views, Jason always really appreciates when we get to at least 100 likes. Yes. So thank you so much to all of you likers. It is much appreciated, and it helps more than you know. It really does. YouTube is a funny place. Comments and likes are like everything. It's how your videos get recommended.
Thank you, Rachel. Very nice. Thank you, Deneen. Yes, lovely. 30 degrees in Japan.
Wow.
Lynn says. Incredible. We want to go to Japan sometime in the future. We want to visit Japan. We've decided. We've watched lots of videos and YouTube content, and enough to know that even though a lot of the arcades are closing down, which is a little bit of news that I saw the other day, we both kind of said Japan's got some stunning locations.
Yeah.
And I'd actually quite like to see a mixture of both. I'd like to see the urban and the sort of built up, but I'd also like to see the countryside as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'd like to see much. I'd like to see much of the world. To be honest, the world is a beautiful place. Why we as a species, humans, don't recognise that more? That our beautiful diversity of where we live and the colour of our skin and our cultures and our ways and the foods we eat. And it's if you stop hating it and soak it up, it's bloody beautiful.
It is, absolutely.
It's anger and hate are so easy to get to, though, aren't they?
Yeah. Indeed.
Oh, TAMCON, honestly, we've had so much trouble with PF, Parcel Force, in this country. Anything that goes through to Royal Mail just comes directly here. Anything that goes to Parcel Force, we have to go and pick up. But it's no big. It's a quick drive out, isn't it?
It's not actually too bad, is it?
No.
Really, it's not that far away, so it's not the end of the world by any means. Oh, Beth, bless you. Thank you so much. That's really appreciated. Very nice. Yeah, Peter wants to go to Japan as well. Yeah, well, fingers crossed, in the future. But our first destination outside of the UK is most likely going to be Kefalonia when we can afford to get there, and when things are a little bit easier for everybody. Most definitely.
Oh, why?
What?
Did you mention Kefalonia?
Well,
it's making me very emotional because the 2 times we've been there now.
Yeah.
Right,
so
now.
Feeling it a little bit more than normal, aren't we, at the moment?
Yeah, like the first week in October.
We're fans of an early October holiday, aren't we, as well?
Yeah, it's wonderful. It's a little less busy, but everything's still open and getting ready for closing. And the weather's still there.
We went to Ibiza in October and had a whale of a time because we didn't go with any intentions to go in any of the clubs and do the kind of dance scene. And actually, there's a whole, as many of you will know, I'm sure, there's a whole other side to Ibiza, which is kind of like the hippie side of Ibiza. Like loads of hippies moved over there in the 60s, the 70s. So there's a whole other side to Ibiza, and we kind of tapped into that a little bit because we were at the end of the season.
Yes.
It was very quiet. We got to see the old town.
We went to the original hippie market.
Beautiful, yeah.
In its original location.
But again, that was beginning of October, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a beautiful time, though.
Yeah.
It truly was. It was absolutely beautiful.
Really, really nice. Yeah.
I think we've done it 4 times. We've gone on holiday in October. We did it once in Gran Canaria, once in Ibiza, twice in Kefalonia.
Yeah, absolutely. The vegan vlogger. Loved the plates on your Morrison's vlog. They looked fab, lol.
I know. I really wanted to put them in my bag.
I had to do a brunch. You can't do that.
I know.
I did think the same though. Had to do a brunch following the inspiration of avocado. Never thought of doing that. Popped the pic on the group earlier. Enjoyed it.
I liked your pic on the group earlier. I don't know if I liked it as me or those vegan guys because I never know who I'm logged in as. When Facebook gives me a notification of something, I'll look and like it, and then I think, why have I like that as those vegan guys? Or why have I like that as me when I do? But so I've just gone easy with it now. I'm just like, whatever.
Bev's found cheaper ones.
I think it's good though, Bev.
Joan says, I've wanted to visit Ibiza for years, looking to go on a yoga retreat there next year.
Oh, Joan,
that'd be nice.
It's a beautiful island. Mind you, we stayed in like an impeccable hotel.
Yeah, it was. We were very well looked after, weren't we?
It was.
Technically, it was a 4-star hotel, but it was
a 5-star.
Top end of 4-star. Officially on paper, it was 4-star, but the staff. You know what? The last night, I'll just say this: the staff knew what they were doing to me. Every single time my glass of rum was empty, the staff would come over and refill it. And the travel home the next day. Awful.
Oh, it's brutal.
Just awful. I had the worst hangover in the world, but I wouldn't change it for a thing. Not a thing.
I mean, I had a terrible hangover too, but I think I had a pastry and a fresh orange juice in the airport.
You managed to eat, didn't you?
I had to.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd have been ill all the way home.
Yeah.
You were ill all.
I was really ill. Yeah, I was not good at all.
My left contact lens is really giving me jip, and I haven't got new ones in yet. I think I'm a bit ahead
Right.
with them.
Peter says, come visit Canada one day. We would love to visit Canada one day. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to scroll down, see what else is going on, make sure we're not missing anything.
Whoa.
Is it looking good?
More than good.
Oh, thank you for the thumbs up, everyone. That's really appreciated, genuinely. And thank you for all sticking around, you know, for the live stream. Still 125 in the house, 45 minutes in, pie in the oven, chatting away. All is good.
Yeah, and by the way, if you follow the recipe at the start, but you're like, Paul, I'm not using hemp seeds and oats. Get over yourself. You can just get a carton of soy cream. I didn't have one in, and because I've done the pasta sauce that way, I thought that'll do. That'll be a nice creamy white sauce.
Oh, yeah, Ashley says, Ibiza is a gorgeous place when you get outside of the party locations. I've been wanting to go to the Gran Canaries for 3 years now, but something always stopped me. Gran Canaria is nice, isn't it? We've been there once.
Yeah, it's so strange. Did we go there in October or was it May?
It was May, I think.
It was Pride.
I think it was.
We didn't know it was Pride.
No.
We booked, and then we got there and we went to the Jumbo Centre, which is where all the bars are, and in particular a lot of gay bars. And all these posters up, and we were like, "Oh, Pride's today and tomorrow." We went down during Pride. My God, you couldn't move, could you?
I mean, it wasn't much different to Manchester Pride, to be fair. It was just like a cattle market, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Awful in some respects. Not my cup of tea, although we did find that lovely bar upstairs where
Sparkles, I think it's shut down now.
Yeah, we had a few drinks there, didn't we? And that was quite nice.
Sparkles, drag bar, it's fabulous. Just had a couple of jugs of sangria. So, I do love a sangria when I'm abroad.
Bev says, yep, look like what I have. Just as a little update. Yeah.
Was there good vegan? That's our question.
Was it back up?
Yeah.
Was there good vegan food there?
Where, Peter? Ibiza or Gran Canaria?
To be fair, we've eaten well. Well, Ibiza, I would say, was better.
We were vegetarian then.
Were we veggie?
Yeah, we were.
Oh,
vegan,
right. Well, there you go.
It's a good while ago.
There you go. We can speak highly.
Probably a decade ago.
We can speak highly of Kefalonia for eating vegan.
Oh, yeah, eating vegan in Kefalonia is so easy. But now that we're established vegans, I think anywhere we went, we've been on all-inclusive holidays as vegans. I mean, we've kind of we've had to compromise.
Yeah.
So it's been like mushrooms, tomatoes, and toast, and we've said to the hotel, look, we're vegans. They've got soya milk in for us, but we've had to ask for it because they said if we will leave it out, everyone will drink it. So
yeah.
Good, do that.
Yeah, that's an odd one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think they'd be too happy from a business standpoint.
No.
Because soy milk over there is probably like 3 times the price, isn't it?
Yeah. So whenever we've gone on an all-inclusive holiday, which we have as vegans, like I said, we've got in touch with the hotel and said, we're vegans, can you please ensure that there is some sunflower spread, plant-based sunflower spread, and some kind of soya milk, you know.
Yeah. And generally, if you ask, you get.
Chris has been a member for 8 months. Chris, thank you for being a member for 8 months.
Yay!
Honestly, those memberships, you guys supporting us and our Patreons, they make such a difference.
Just getting the sunshine out of my eyeballs. Oh. That's, yeah.
I might just need to turn it round.
Oh, John says, I went to Gran Canaria in 2004, discovered the Jumbo Centre. Don't know if I've spelt that right, lol. Absolutely loved it. We went there every night. Loved the Indian restaurant there. Nice. Yeah, I suppose when it's not Pride, Jumbo Centre would be nice because it wouldn't be anywhere near as busy.
Well, we never
Really friendly bars though.
we didn't eat out much at Gran Canaria because the hotel was really good.
Yeah.
They had like loads of options.
Yeah.
I think we had lunch out a couple of times, but when we say lunch out, 9 times out of 10, I'm not even joking you, unless it's somewhere like Catalonia and they've got dedicated vegan places. 9 times out of 10, when we out lunch, even evening meal, sometimes it's chips and salad.
That's your safe zone, isn't it?
Just make us a nice mixed salad with, just oil and vinegar and some chips, and we're more than happy with that, and a chunk of bread.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, a lot of the time when you're abroad as well, they do a cracking job of putting together a really nice fresh salad.
Absolutely, but in Greece, you've got like Gigantis and Dolmades and that beautiful mashed potato done with olive oil and garlic. I can't remember what it's called. And Briam, which is like a stew. And just so many, and they're not known as vegan dishes, they just happen to be. So they're beautiful.
We haven't watched Eating Our Way to Extinction yet. We'll probably watch it at some point, but I know a couple of people have asked us about that.
Yeah, you've got to pay for it. And I'm like, come on. The people that it needs to reach won't watch it. They've got to pay for it.
That's a fair point.
They won't.
Like
it's
conspiracy, there's no.
Why would I watch something that's going to tell me to stop being who I am? That's what people think and feel these days. It's got to. That's why our book's free. I don't want people to pay for it. People want to make a donation, lovely, really appreciated. But I want you to be able to download it. Oh, it's free. Okay.
Yes, definitely. Susan says, "Hi guys, I finally joined your channel. Yay! My daughter and I love watching you both and try out some of your recipes."
Oh, well, thank you, Susan.
Wonderful. Yes, indeed.
Just click there.
Here.
Yeah. Okay. Your name hasn't gone green yet, Susan. Hopefully it will.
Maybe she means she subscribed. That's what it might mean. Yes. I'm going to scroll down a little bit. Just make sure I've not missed anything. Yes, all is good.
Yeah.
Chris, is that the anticipation of what's in the oven?
It's done. I can take it out. It looks amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put our cutting board over here. Jason's going to grab hold of the camera.
The camera.
Yeah.
The camera. Okay, moment of truth. Oh, lovely.
And there we are, ladies and gentlemen, an anglicised chicken pot pie. And just bring the camera down so you can see the kind of side, and then there you go. You can see the filling and the lovely pastry. That looks like a damn fine chickenless pot pie.
I'm excited. I really am.
And we shall be eating this later on, because there's no way I'm going near that now with not even.
Yes. I wish you were here right now, here in this room.
Oh, it smells lovely, actually.
It really does. Yeah, so we'll say now, in case we do forget, which we probably will, we'll say now, if you want to see what we think of this, you'll have to watch our meals vlog on Tuesday evening when we upload it.
Yeah, because this will be Sunday's segment. We upload a vlog every Tuesday evening, which has our previous 7 nights evening meals on there. We upload them because we know that they help people with ideas. I'm pretty good at putting meals together, knowing what goes with what, because I love food, and I watch a lot of cooking shows. Or I used to. So yeah, our meals vlog on Tuesday will have this in it. Obviously for Sunday night.
Smells so good.
And I think we'll be having it with some fresh green veg, I think.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe even just a side salad, I don't know.
We'll figure that out, won't we? We'll
Oh,
figure
I
it
asked
out.
you before whether you'd seen the picture of my slaw from last night.
Ashley, it's not Polly, it's a webcam.
Can you see that?
Yeah, the slaw was incredible.
It's on Instagram, if you follow us on Instagram. Just made a slaw with a carrot, a beetroot, a radish and an apple. A little bit of white vinegar, a little bit of Dijon mustard, a little bit of mayo. Beautiful. We had it for lunch today as well, didn't we, with an applewood smoked cheese sandwich.
We did. Yeah, very nice. Interesting.
What?
Just people talking about different parts of the world where you can kind of you can naturally find stuff that's sort of accidentally vegan. Like Tamcon was mentioning, Eastern Orthodox will be more vegan friendly food wise, and Jem was saying same in Bulgaria. A lot of the traditional dishes are actually vegan by default, so it's really great. That's good to know. Nice. And Annette says your ebook is amazing. I'm working my way through it. It's wonderful.
Oh, thank you, Annette.
Thanks, Annette.
Thanks, love.
Because he did it all. We put it all together and wrote it. I didn't do anything. That's why when it was done and dusted, I was like, don't put our name on the front of it. Put your name.
No, but yeah,
on
but
the
it's
front
those
of it.
vegan guys.
It is those vegan guys, but it's written by Paul.
Well, that's it. It says on it, written and compiled by Paul J. Burgess.
Exactly. Imran, question, what are you doing for Halloween, Sam Hain? We're not really doing anything, are we?
Don't know. What days it fall on this year?
I don't know, actually, yeah.
Still in September on whiteboard, aren't we?
It's going to be on a Sunday. The 31st is Halloween, isn't it? 31st of October is Halloween, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 5th of November is Bonfire Night. Yeah. So, yeah, it's not something we really celebrate, Imran. Although, to be honest, I think if we lived in a community where it was kind of commonplace and everybody kind of got into it, I think we probably would. Because as you know, good sir, horror is one of, if not our favourite genre,
Yeah,
full
love
stop. So I think if we were like lived over in the States or we lived somewhere in the UK where the whole community kind of really got into it, I think we would do the same. I think we'd decorate the window. I think we'd have a bucket of sweets for trick-or-treaters. Yeah, definitely. So at the very least,
of course.
yeah, of course. At the very least, we probably won't get any trick-or-treaters this year, but we will have some vegan sweets on standby.
Just in case.
Just on the off chance.
Yeah, because you never know. You never know.
Peter's coming over to England over Christmas, saying, where are the best stores to buy vegan products? Well, as Leanne said before, Peter, if you haven't already, do check out our shopping vlogs. A lot of the main English supermarkets are very, very good now for vegan products.
Really good.
And
really
all of them have got a really good selection of festive goodies.
They've all got a range.
They've all got a range.
Everybody's got a range.
Yeah.
Every single supermarket has quite the lot of vegan stuff in now. Brilliant.
Thank you, Leanne, for that as well. Ooh. Just reading your comment there, Chris, randomly. It's probably not random, but yeah, I mean, I could tuck into this right now, Ashley. I'm not going to lie to you, but it is absolutely piping hot.
Yeah, it really is. It's going to be piping hot for a good while.
Oh, I'm glad you've said that, Leanne, because some people are a bit weirded out by putting salad with pie. Leanne says you really can't have salad. Oh, you really can't have salad with pie. It's weird.
No, you're weird.
You're weird, Leanne. We've said this before. You're weird.
Poor Imran.
How does he cope?
How does he cope?
How does he cope? Match made in heaven. You've got somebody who doesn't like salad with pie and somebody who burns water. You know, match.
Oh, that's one of our favourite meals, a good mixed salad and a classic Linda McCartney country pie. Lovely.
And actually, Lynn has just made a very interesting point.
Take this contact lens out.
Is it bugging you?
Yeah, no, it's really hurting.
Very, very good point. Well made, Lynn. Didn't think the top would brown so well without a glaze or whatever, but it looks scrumptious. Absolutely. That's a good point. Yeah, no glaze, nothing on the top of it at all. And it has just browned. Oh no, that's still way too hot. It's browned. Lovely. It really has. Very impressive. Bit better light in there so you can see. You can see the insides. Can't wait. Cannot wait.
It'll take the eyes a minute to settle after that.
I bet, yeah.
It really started stinging then, my left one. I don't know why.
The beetroots
Might have a micro tear in it or something.
For the slaw, you just grated the beetroot raw, didn't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Peeled and raw, just like it's beautiful. Raw everything, raw carrot, raw beetroot, raw apple, raw radish.
Yeah.
Little bit of white vinegar. Mix it all round, leave it in the fridge for about 10 minutes, just let that vinegar do its thing. Then add your cream elements. In our case, about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard, about 3 tablespoons of mayo. Absolutely lovely.
Leanne says, I own my weirdness. Nice. Yeah, I think Bonfire Night is a little bit more popular over in the UK than Halloween. Although pre-Schmarona, I did get a sense that Halloween was starting to become a bit more of a thing over in England. I think like young people and kids were kind of really getting more into it, and you'd see them out in the costumes and everything, which was actually really nice. But yeah, the last couple of years, I think it's gone the other way again because of everything going on in the world. Joan says, oh my God, I love salad and pie. It definitely goes together. Yes. Equally mash and veg, Leanne, equally. Why restrict ourselves in life when you don't need to?
Maybe ring light. That's an excellent picture.
Ashley says, my husband will eat anything I put in front of him except for broccoli, which is my favourite veggie. Yeah, we love broccoli. Absolutely love it. Definitely one of our faves.
Is that a tea towel?
Oh, sorry. Ali's just said, oof, just tuned in to see Jason lifting up a gorgeous pie up to the camera. What have I missed? Indeed.
Yeah,
what have you missed, Ali? It's quality. It's top draw.
It's going to be a lovely pie.
Yeah.
To have later on, and this will do 2 meals for us easy. Like there's no way half of that. Do you know what I mean? It's a quarter of that, and then a load of other stuff. It'd even go really well, to be honest with you, with a creamy mashed potato and peas. Dead simple. Yeah. Wouldn't it?
Yeah. I think Leanne mentioned mash and veg before with a pie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I agree. But also sometimes we have a pie and a load of steamed kale and onion gravy.
Turn your light off.
That's it. Just kale.
Dragon's Angel celebrates Halloween because it's Dragon Angel's birthday on Halloween.
Ah, well, of course. Well, of course. It's a route not to, wouldn't it, when it's your actual birthday?
Yeah. Good. I'm just checking we've not missed anything in the comments. Scrolling back up.
Well, before we get on to random chat, because we're going to tell you about a couple of things we've watched and are watching recently. If anybody has any questions, now would be the time to ask them because our eyes are there. I'm going to move this, but there she is, our beautiful chickenless pot pie, fresh out of the oven, ready to tuck into later. Delicious.
Yeah. Big time. Hi, kid. Isis just coming in from outside, back into the living room. Didn't even look at me, completely ignored me like I didn't live here, like I didn't exist. So that's nice, isn't it?
She's so ignorant.
She's here.
I wanted people to see she's not always ignorant.
Most of the time,
It's just, this is not her thing. Is it, baby?
No. Although that's very nice of you to not mourn and whinge about being there. You actually look like you're quite enjoying that for a second. Bye.
Love you.
Yes.
We've just finished all of the rest of the series of Sex Education. Can't recommend it high enough. It's the most beautiful box ticking exercise I've ever seen on TV. The most well written and the best acted. It's brilliant. It's brilliant.
It's really good. Yeah, it's really, really good. The music's great. The acting's great. The locations are great. The content and the script writing is superb. What they cover, what they get into and discuss, it's really, really good. Yeah, and season 4 confirmed for next year.
Horror question, Netflix, Fear Street, have you? No.
No, Imran. No.
Is it a series or a movie?
Is it worth it, shall we? I trust you.
Street.
Trust you, Imran. Trust your taste.
Is that 3 films all set in a different time zone? Is that? Because I've seen that.
Hannah, thank you for being with us. Hope your time at work is tolerable and preferably enjoyable. And yeah, the meals vlog will be up Tuesday night. They're never particularly long vlogs.
No, they're usually less than 20 minutes.
15-20 minutes, yeah, give or take. So that will be when people see what we thought of the pie. But I have high hopes, and I suspect it will be very,
it's going to be delicious. It's very. When you put the right ingredients together and season it well, you can't go wrong. It's impossible, really. Everything in there tastes great, and I'm sure that combined it'll be absolutely beautiful. And I'm so glad I've used those soy curls. They're a revelation. They need to be available easier in this country, because that's just brilliant, isn't it? Those soy curls.
Yeah.
They taste gorgeous as well, just like fried in the pan in a noodle soup. I could use them in a curry. I could use them in so many different ways then.
A couple of people have asked us about Squid Games. We've not watched it yet. We looked at the trailer, I think, last week. I know it's an absolute hit across the world. The world has become obsessed with Squid Games.
Imran, yes, I've seen it. I think it's in our to watch list, which gets incredibly long because Jason has this thing about leaving all the films we've already watched in there so that we know we've seen it.
Yeah, I do that. That's right. I do that. I'll own that.
But it's in there. Do you remember that Fear Street? It's like, I think there's one set in the 70s.
Yeah. That looks good. Ali and I think somebody else mentioned Midnight Mass. Just finished that series on Netflix too. We are episode 3.
3 next.
Yeah. We watched the first episode and we were like, We watched the second episode last night,
and we were
like,
okay.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Yeah. I won't say too much about that because the only stuff that's sticking in my mind is stuff that would potentially be spoilers.
Yes.
But very good very good acting, really atmospheric, and coming into halfway to the latter part of episode 2. Things really take a turn and become very interesting. Yeah, looking forward to watching the rest of the series. As you know, I think we mentioned it in last week's live. I've got to give a mention whilst we're on the subject of kind of media, films, TV series, stuff like that. Got to give a shout out to 9 Perfect Strangers. We watched that. It was a weekly drop, so it wasn't a whole series dropped in one go. I think that was on. Was that on Amazon Prime? 9 Perfect Strangers?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's an Amazon original.
Highly recommend. A Hulu original.
But it's on Amazon.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Really, really good.
As a few things are. Yeah, we'll definitely get to Squid Game at some point.
So I read the other day, though, that the translation actually changes the story a little bit, or changes the connotation. I think it's dubbed, so it's not subtitles, but
right.
Some element of the show in terms of the original story is lost a little bit in translation.
Well, that's a shame.
A little bit, but I don't think it's a major big deal.
Yeah, Chris, we're watching that. Oh, did you hear us then? Midnight Mass, with episode 3 to come. Quite enjoying it so far.
Kat asks about Sex Education. Isn't it filmed in Wales?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wales.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Stunning.
We looked it up like in the first season because we were like, right, wherever this is filmed is gorgeous. And it's obviously Britain somewhere.
Of course, Leanne's already answered that because Leanne would, of course, because Leanne lives in Wales and she knows how beautiful and stunning the place is. Absolutely. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you for beating me to it. Appreciate it.
Peter, I might have a go at butter chicken with the second bag of soy curls I've got. Now I cry because I've got none left. So if you want to send soy curls to our PO box, please feel free, as Chris and Jen did, and I'm dead grateful. Thank you so much.
Gio says Goliath on Amazon is a good watch. Okie dokie. If anybody does, I mean, we can't, obviously, as we said before, our to-watch lists are quite long. But if anybody has got recommendations, they are always appreciated. But it would help if you give us a little bit of insight into, like, what genre roughly it falls into. You know, is it sci-fi? Is it horror? Is it drama, thriller? You know, because we will definitely lean more towards sci-fi and horror. But then also, we watched The Starling the other day. And that was an exceptional film. No sci-fi, no horror, just a beautiful, beautiful film.
Melissa McCarthy.
And,
she is so underestimated, that woman.
The Irish actor out of the IT crowd, I've forgotten his name, and I'm really frustrated that I've forgotten his name.
Yes. Bridesmaids.
Beautiful film. It broke us both a little bit, that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Really nice film. Yeah, The Starling. Oh, Leanne says you can watch it in subtitles as well. Squid Games. Great stuff. Good to know. Good to know. Leanne's got a friend who's an extra on Sex Education. So Stuart, hasn't he, apparently?
Well, Stuart knows a guy from Lipper who's on year 2 who plays. You told me character names of that and I forgot.
Oh, I'm not a fan.
Gio,
I'm not a big fan of Billy Bob Thornton, you know. I know that's sort of probably an unpopular opinion, but I'm really not keen on him at all.
Quentin. The character's called Quentin.
Quentin.
Connor Donovan is the actor. He's his second year at Lipper where Stuart teaches and where Stuart graduated. Got his MA.
I think so.
And his BA.
But thank you for the recommendation, Gio. I do appreciate that. Chris says apparently it's getting up to 83 degrees Fahrenheit today in Buffalo, New York.
Wow. Jeez. Be careful, guys.
Supposed to be that warm tomorrow in Detroit. Totally not normal.
No, we're not living in...
Sorry, I'm laughing at the comment below that, just to kind of lighten the tone. My friend was woman in library, lol.
What's that?
Leanne from saying a friend was an extra in Sex Education. Yeah, we're living in weird times. We're all aware of this. There's only so much any of us can do to positively affect and impact these weird times that we're living in.
It's been all the more magnified this year because of the allotment.
Yes.
And because of hearing people's tales down there about how this is not right. This year, the climate's not been right in this country this year. Hasn't been normal. It's been very
weird season.
Very, very strange.
Yeah.
I'm very glad in some ways that we got as successful as we did.
Yeah.
And continue to. As you'll see in tomorrow's vlog, there's, much more going on. But it's worrying. It's still not being taken seriously enough. Because men in suits are making too much money.
That's basically it, isn't it, really? That's what it boils down to.
Every time.
The other thing is, let's just touch on this for a second while we're talking about, what's going on in the world, the environment, what people are going through and being affected with really severe weather around the world now that's just kind of becoming the norm. I read something the other day, and I've been reading a few things like in my news feed and that, because obviously I like certain things and then things come up that are linked to that.
Yeah.
There's a big push at the moment, it seems, certainly in the Western world, for nuclear energy. There's a big push for nuclear energy, and the creating and testing these mini nuclear reactors in different parts of the world all over the place. The thing that I don't understand is nuclear is not a new technology. It's been around since the 60s. In fact, they took a mini nuclear reactor to Antarctica, and it's still there, and it's causing problems now because it wasn't dealt with properly when it was shut down. Yeah. So I don't necessarily think nuclear is the direction we should be traveling in. Should be renewables. Mm-hmm. Sorry, preaching to the choir, but just thought I'd take a moment whilst it was on topic.
Well, we tried outdoor tomatoes this year, Tammy and Tamara, sorry. And they all got blight.
Yeah, but they got blight, I think, because we packed too many in a small space. I think that's why they got blight. I think if we'd have took better care of them sooner, we might have been all right.
Maybe, yeah.
Because you actually said today, or was it yesterday, you said we might try some tomatoes outside again next year.
That was the bed that Dorothy warned me about. She said, whatever you do, don't put potatoes in there because every year it's got blight.
Yeah. We
took a chance and might try a different bed.
Try a different bed, yeah. We've also said, without getting into the allotment chat too much, we've also said we really would like to grow a wider variety of squashes next year, haven't we?
Definitely. I'd like some just small scallop, round squashes, because I think we might get more yield and they might be easier to grow, and I can certainly eat them. Love squashes. Or for those that asked, by the way, about the squash soup last week, literally I cut the two ends off, just the root, the very bottom round bit and the very top, where cut them off, cut it in half, scoop the seeds out, skin on, chunks, roast, blend. Skin on, always. Never waste squash skin. It's too good.
Yes, Limby said something which brought a smile and made me chuckle a little bit. I walked through a local allotment earlier with the dog. It wasn't tidy like yours. It was a right mess.
Off topic, just found out about both buttons not being moved in the shoe.
I have no idea, actually, Gia, on that front. No. I don't know if anybody else in the community knows. So we got the bourbon buttons are no longer vegan. Assume that includes the chocolate bars and the fingers as well. Anyone know? Anyone know?
I'm sure it was just a labelling issue and they had to put something on the label about containing milk and it didn't. In the ingredients list.
I think you might be right. Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm quite sure. I could be wrong.
Have we watched Clickbait on Netflix? Rachel asks.
How long did they mature on the plant, Leanne? I don't know. I didn't take a record of when we planted them and then when we harvested them. But right now they're curing. So the last two blue hubbards and our first butternut squash have been taken off the plant and they're cute. You'll see in tomorrow's allotment.
Yes. It's all very exciting stuff. It is, isn't it? I'm really looking forward to just having a go at our actual butternut squashes.
Yeah.
Because they look great. Really excited.
Well, I'll probably do my classic butternut squash and sweet potato soup.
Yeah,
it's beautiful. Roasted butternut squash and sweet potato soup.
Didn't we also talk about having roast vegetable wraps with some of our roasters?
Yes, we did.
Veggies from down at the allotment. We'll be doing roast vegetable wraps. Oh, it's great. It's one of our favourite things. But it's definitely an autumn-winter meal.
Oh, thanks, Dragon. We've got loads of seeds, loads of focus centre seeds. Most of them are down there already. So, we've got to have such a plethora to choose from next year.
We really are, aren't we? Definitely.
Absolutely.
We've got another bed to build down there, so that's going to happen.
I think I've started Clickbait. Is that the one we watched?
I can't remember. We've watched a lot of the
set in a high school. Well, with high school students. We might see, we watch a lot of stuff.
We do, which is why I leave things in our watch list so I can remember what we've watched.
I know. Jason.
Yeah, we've got, going back to just what we were saying before, thank you, Dragon's Angel. We've got some fabulous seeds. And of course, we wouldn't have had the blue hubbards this year if it weren't for subscribers sending us seeds. So that's amazing as well. The blue hubbard's been a revelation. I'd like to try and grow a few more of them next year if possible.
Yeah.
I
think we'll propagate 2 plants at least.
Yeah. Yeah. And of course, yes, Leanne binge watched most of our allotment stuff. Ice cream van, if you can hear it. It's enough. It's enough of that.
That was childhood Paul coming out again.
Thank you. Shall we slowly start to bring... excuse me. Shall we slowly start to bring this live stream to an end, to a close?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, and then we can get cleared up.
Because you wonderful people have stuck around for an hour and 20. It's been absolutely fabulous chatting with you all. The pie is done, of course. We've got 142 thumbs up. You're all blooming marvellous. Thank you so much for that. Really, really appreciated. We've answered questions. We've chatted. People have shared stuff in the community, as always.
I'll give you another look at the pie, because it'd be rude not to.
It's been a lovely Sunday afternoon in the kitchen.
The beautiful chicken pot pie. You can see the filling there and the lovely crispy puff pastry on the top. Ooh, these oven gloves need washing, Jay. They're manky.
Gross.
What?
Ali says, why do ice cream vans always sound so sinister? They do sound a bit sinister, don't they? Yeah. And Rachel is going to start watching Sex Education tonight.
Nice one.
Hope you enjoy it as much as we did. I'm sure you will. Much love. Lots of people sending the love.
Massive thank you to our mods today. I believe we have 3. The Hermitage, Ashley and Leanne.
Yes.
Our Kelly's busy sorting her house out.
Yeah.
Oh, she's in a turmoil.
Shout out to Kelly. If you're somewhere in the corner of your room covered in dust and wood chips and cement, shout out to Kelly. I hope all's going well, and catch up with you soon.
I am now going to add this picture that I've just taken onto Instagram. So if you follow us on Instagram, give us a like and a comment over there as well, will you? Because, like we said, every little helps. Tesco, that does not belong to you.
No. It's just words. It's just words.
Yeah.
Kelly, listening in, up to my eyes in shite.
Bless you.
That's brilliant. Nice one.
Take care, Kelly.
Take care.
So thank you all our lovely moderators. Thank you our super chatters. Thank you everyone that has watched, liked and enjoyed the video. If you think somebody may benefit from seeing a chicken pot pie made on live video by 2 northern gay guys, share this with them. Do consider subscribing, please do. And if you want to support us and what we try to do on this channel, consider becoming a channel member by hitting the join button underneath every video, or become a Patreon, and you can do that from £1. So thank you very much, everybody.
Everything he just said, yeah. Heartfelt thank you to you all. Definitely.
Just kiss you.
Love you.
Love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you again soon. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves.